Hello there, and welcome back to my unprofessional Gwent gameplay series. We'll be doing another Nilfgard playthrough this time. Actually, I don't know if this is my first one or not. I believe the last one was Scoia'tael. Going back to Nilfgard is another faction I'm very familiar with. This is kind of a assimilate deck, but not really. It benefits from assimilate, but that's not the main goal. Our leader ability is going to be double cross, mostly for the extra 2 provisions it gives me, because I got some pretty high powered cards in here. Crystal Skull, as always. Oneiromancy, play what I want. Usurper Officer, he's only going to be useful to us in the second or third round, because that's when I can spawn 2 operatives instead of 1. So that'll be a 12-point card instead of a 9-point card. Baratheons will spawn and play a disloyal Nilfgaard unit, so it's going to be the Duchess agent. He also has assimilate. Coup de Grace is going to be used primarily on JOCK. The name of this deck being the JOCK, of course, because JOCK is just a beast. It's total JOCK. So Coup de Grace has conspiracy, so JOCK will have conspiracy, so Coup de Grace will spawn a copy of JOCK when we play him again. JOCK will play the top non-disloyal unit from your deck and boost it by 8. So potentially, with Coup de Grace, we'll have an extra 16 points on our board, plus the base value of whatever cards we draw. If we use JOCK in the first round, we're going to use Universe Invocation to get him back, use him again in the second round, second or third. Hingate Sword. If we're lucky enough to have Coup de Grace and JOCK and Hingate of Sword, if we hit JOCK with Coup de Grace and then Hingateth, then we can play JOCK 3 times instead of 2. Kar Dryfen, he's mostly removal bait because everybody hates this card. If you're boosting on your side, he's going to be boosted by the same amount that you boost your cards. Artorias Vigo, he's got assimilate, and he'll create a 1-power copy of a bronze unit card, specifically the Duchess Informant agent. Gwent has assimilate by 2. She also has some armor, help protect her. Urchin of Ernwald, I can't pronounce some of this stuff. He transforms himself into Dooney, so until that happens, he's going to be boosting a random card on my side by 1. Cantrella will play the top unit of my opponent's deck. That's going to help with assimilate. Same with Duchess, which he's going to be stealing a card that's already on the stealing a unit that's already on the deck, of course, for my assimilate. Crow's Eye for purifying in case I get poisoned or locked and I don't like it. Spores will be resetting the power of a unit. Golden Froth is just kind of some trash I threw in here to get up to 25 cards. Same with Inspirational Ballad, same with Thaw, and kind of the same with Undying Thirst, but it does help if somebody's got Vitality or something to nullify that. Ducal Guard for Assimilate, and Van Morlham Hunter for locks and bleeding, or bleeding if I need it. It's a pretty good deck. It doesn't break easily, but it is possible if you play all your units in the first and second round to go to the third, and then you just don't have any left because you used them all with JOCK. But hopefully that won't happen. Had quite a bit of luck with this deck. Pumping out an extra 8 points per JOCK play is hard to beat. But that's an extra 8 points on top of the base value of whatever card you play. So if you pull a 3-power card plus 8, that's going to be 11 points instantly. And if you pull a card with abilities, then that's just even better. Like the Usurper Officer, it's going to be 6 plus 8. It's going to be 14 plus his 3-power operatives. So that's 2 of them. That's going to be a 20-point play right there. It's hard to keep up with that. Not impossible. Locks are definitely a problem. Also, if I go up against monsters with Consume, they could just eat JOCK before I can use them. and that could derail my entire strategy, but that's also rare because they like to eat whatever unit they have with Death Blow. We'll see what happens. It's getting hard to find a worthy opponent these days. Been here for a minute. My service is good, right? Yes, I have 4 bars. LTE. Yeah, I hate that Geralt. I cannot. That's one of the worst cards. Well, that's one of the cheapest cards, I think. You stick with any deck and it just devastates. Is that some monster music or is that Scoia'tael? That is Scoia'tael. Alright, so we're going to have to worry about poison. Poison, traps could be a thing. We're missing a couple. Missing a couple cards I would like. I'm going to keep that Purify. Get rid of Thaw. There we go. That's more like it. Get rid of Bleeding. And we get Boost. Alright. We get Vitality, I should say. Okay. This is an Echo card, so I can use it next round too. That's got Veil, so I can't lock it. It's a gold card, so I can't copy it. So I do have 1 Assimilate unit. I'm going to throw that down. Throw him off the scent. I think I'm primarily playing Assimilate. It's also a gold card, nothing I can do about that. Alright. Well, can't use Vigo. So all I can do is just go for JOCK 'em. Get Gwent with 2 Assimilate, that's good. I might use my leader ability. That's a heavy commit, but potentially I could end this in the second round, so could be alright. What is his leader ability? Damaging it by 1. And then play Broccolon Sentinel. Just gonna try a poison. Luckily I'm prepared for that with my Purify. There we go. What are you gonna do about that, huh? Not much he can do, unless he's got a bunch of poisons in there. Dwarf Berserker. That's not going to do a lot against me. I only have 1 card on the board, and I'm not even half his score, which is a good sign. Get this going again. Get another Assimilate out there. Since I have 2 Assimilates, I'm just going to go ahead and do No, I'm going to wait for Vigo. I'm going to wait for Vigo, and then I'm going to do that in my turn. With 2 cards, I'm already ahead of him. 29, 27. Not worried about your 1 damage units. And I'm going to take back JOCK 'em. Still ahead of him with 2 cards. Once I throw Vigo down there, we're going to be straight.
Well, I guess it's going to take some more happening.
He's going to be doing 3 damage per turn. Come on, Vigo.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Get this. Throw that down.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Poison's not going to help very much, but it is an extra point. So I'll go ahead and use it.
Daisies stand tall, decked one push you high.
There we go. 40, 36. 6 points ahead with being 4 cards behind on the board. Could have used my leader ability too. How much is that boosted by? Oop. Lock a unit. Interesting.
They'll not be here alive.
Ah, that's real interesting. He took out Vigo. Alright. Any day now. Alright. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. However, what is that boosted by? That is boosted by 2. This is boosted by 5. Take 5 away from him. Look at that. That's a poison unit, right? It is. So I'm gonna get rid of 7 points, and then I'm gonna get rid of 5 points. We're ahead by 3 with 3 cards. Looking pretty alright. I don't believe he had another poison in there.
Leave while you still stand.
It's a little late to do this, but see if I can get another card out of him. And then pass. So even with 6 points on the board, that's not going to do much for me. He's going to go ahead and kill that anyway. That's fine. Good game, bro. Good round. Let's see what we got going on in round 2. He's a card down, so he might pass. And I'm A-okay with that. Not A-okay with that. Get this out of here. Ooh, there we go. Go ahead and pass, man. Yeah, I knew it. We won. It's over. I believe it's over. What do we got in the deck? Alright, we need to leave some of these cards in here. We need to leave him in here, and we need to leave him in here for sure. If we draw him.
Few vultures dare venture into the world.
It's pretty much over though. We're pulling out 3 cards that are boosted by 8. Hopefully we get a Neuromancy. That would help out. A lot of trash. Lots of trash. Well, that might be useful. Well, that's -6 and that's +6. Should I keep it? Should I keep it? I'll keep the +6. There we go. Well, I might get an assimilate. Yeah. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So, going to plan. He can't poison that either. It's got a veil on it. I cannot transform because it'll reset his boost. I'm going to end up feeding him 8 points, but that's okay. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right here. Get them guys back. We're triple his score right now. That's what I like to see. So I don't feel terrible about feeding him 8 points. Actually, we're going to beat him 10 points, but that's okay.
I'll leave it done.
That is okay. I'll have this, thank you. Oh my god, yeah. I think that's quadruple his score. Math is hard, but oh my god, he rage quit. Oh, come on, man, I wasn't done yet. Aw. Don't be so salty, bro. He might have raged. Anyway, that's a pretty good beating. He managed to claw it back in the first round, but with 3 Jockums, man, you ain't getting around that. You'd have to have the best cards in the universe to get around that. You'd have to have Geralt's. I believe my man rage quitted. It's pretty obvious he rage quitted. It's hilarious when they do that, but now I'm just kind of stuck here looking at this hourglass just spinning around. Any day now. Yeah, he's gone, game. He's gone. Let me go. It's unfortunate. I had some more plays to make. I had no assimilates though, so couldn't really done much with that. You don't say. They were forced to forfeit. Good game, bro. Maybe that'll make him feel better. I'm obviously not getting a good game. I'm okay with that. I'm just here to have fun. And that was pretty fun. It's always fun just spanking somebody to death. Alright, well I hope you all enjoyed that beatdown. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.